So we have a warm-up today that I'd like you to do. I think all of you in this classroom have the answers, right? The log of 10 is asking you, what exponent turns 10 into 10? 1. What exponent turns 10 into 1,000? 3. Now, be very careful with this next one. What is 1,000 divided by 10? 100. So the answer is 2. Is there any significance between 3, 1, and 2? We'll soon find out. Next, we have the properties of exponents that we learned earlier in Unit 5. And earlier in Unit 5, we worked quite extensively with these. If I asked you to do 5 squared times 5 cubed, what would it equal? 5 to the 2 times 5 to the 3 would be 5 to the, 5 to the 2 times 5 to the 3 would be 5 to the 5. We added the exponents when their bases were being multiplied. Do you remember that rule? What color did I write it in? Oh, what color is the rule in? Red. Remember the red rule, known as the product rule. The next one in blue is the quotient rule. You don't have to memorize the names of the rules. I'm just telling you the names in case you care. All right? So the next rule is the quotient rule. And what would you do if it was 5 to the 5 over 5 to the 3? It would be 5 squared. You would subtract the 5 minus 3. What did you do with the bases? Anything? 5 to the over 5 to the equals 5 to the, or does it stay? It just stays. It doesn't quite cancel, right? Stays there. That's known as the quotient rule. The green one, the last one, is known as our power to a power rule. What would 5 to the 3 to the 2 be? 5 to the 6. You do 5 to the 3 times 2. Power to a power, what do you do with the x in the end? You multiply them, okay? Look at these rules, and now look at the rules on the paper that I handed out today, or if you're following along on the video that you printed out for today. And those rules look like this. Note the red, the blue, and the green again. Are there any similarities between the rules from earlier in this chapter to now? This was called the product rule. Okay, right there, that's called the product rule. Sorry. Oh, the magic pen doesn't work when you are doing that. Good. Now, so this one up here is called the product rule. This is also the product rule. Similarities? Okay, nice. When the stuff inside here is being multiplied, you can split it and add them. Okay? Here, when we were multiplying, what did it turn into? Addition. Similarity, right? In blue, what did we call this? Start with a Q. Quotient rule. You know what this is called? The quotient rule for logs. On the left side of the screen are the rules for exponents. On the right side of the screen are rules for logs. Well, guess what? Logs are exponents. When you're finding the log of something, you're calculating the exponent. So that's why these rules are so similar. On the left, when we were dividing, it went with what? What's that symbol that I just circled? It's right there. You've known it since 2nd grade. This symbol right here. Minus, right? You're subtracting. So division goes with subtraction. Look here. Division goes with subtraction. If you find the log of something being divided, you can split it and find the difference of their logs. And then in green, we had the power to a power right here. What did that become? Multiplication. Here we have log m, which is an exponent, to a power. It could come out front and multiply. Power to a power becoming multiplication. those are the three rules that we're going to learn throughout this section, and that's how they relate to the rules from earlier in this chapter.